America, back with a sweet vlog for you today, as today is a very special day. For all my chocolate fans, you will be so happy to know it is International Chocolate Day! Today is the day to indulge in your favorite sweet treat, and if you are super dedicated, then you may want to travel and plan that trip today to enjoy either an afternoon, a day, or a full weekend in chocolatey goodness. And that is what we're going over today. I am talking about the 3 itinerary ideas I have for you to travel and enjoy chocolate for your entire trip. So, how I'm going to break this down is in 3 separate parts. The first idea is for an afternoon trip. The second one is for a full day trip. And the third one is the ultimate chocolate lovers trip. It is a full weekend dedicated to chocolate. The first place you're going to want to head to if you're going for an afternoon jaunt is the Ghirardelli Square in San Francisco, California. Now, this is where Ghirardelli's factory is or used to be, and they've converted the area surrounding it into like a little plaza with eateries and boutiques. So take your afternoon, bring some money for parking, head down the garage. They have a parking garage for you, but you can find some parking. Like I said, it will cost money, so be prepared for that. Head down, look through the boutiques one afternoon, see the eateries, kind of take some selfies with the square area and then the Ghirardelli sign, and then make your way over to the original Ghirardelli ice cream and chocolate shop. Now, there are Ghirardelli chocolate shops and stores all over the nation, but this is the original, and if you are anything like me, you may also be a sucker for the original one-of-a-kind. I mean, there only can be one original. So this is the first of its kind. I believe there's a couple other shops, Ghirardelli shops around there, but make sure you find the busiest one, and it's the main one, that you can really get the full experience and indulge in that rich Ghirardelli chocolate. Whether you're looking to sample just straight up solid chocolate, wanted to sip on some chocolate, or have any other type of chocolate treat, this is the place to go. Make sure you get some ice cream. I've heard it is fantastic. So you have a lot of options to choose from. After you're done sampling that Ghirardelli chocolate, there are a bunch of little eateries in the area to spend your time at for dinner. So that's your afternoon trip, San Francisco, California, and go to Ghirardelli Square. The second itinerary I have for you is Orlando, Florida. So we're going from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. If you're looking for a day trip, you're going to want to make your first stop in Disney Springs in Orlando, which is the M&M's factory, the M&M's like world shop thing, whatever it is. It's the M&M store. You're heading there and you are going to enjoy all the colors, the atmosphere, the smell of M&M's. If you like a certain M&M character, their merch is going to be there. So for me, I personally enjoy eating blue M&Ms and I can buy them there, but my favorite character is the green M&M because she's just so cool and I wish I could be half as cool as that green M&M is. So I can buy her merch and then I can go get my blue M&Ms that I just love to eat so much. Honestly, I really don't know why everyone seems to like the blue M&Ms more. I mean, most people that I know do, but it just makes sense. I don't know why. They just seem to taste better for some reason. So if I want to go get my blue M&Ms and different shades of blue, I can do that because they have a whole section at these M&M stores for you to customize your own little M&M cup. So you can get a bunch of different colors, mix and match colors if you want to get your school colors or get a color that reminds you of some happy time. Like, I think that's probably the other thing for me is that I love that color blue, that bluish green, because it reminds me of the water in the Bahamas. And I remember the first time I saw the water in the Bahamas, the first trip I went on to the Caribbean, I could never forget it. It was just so breathtaking. So maybe that's also why I like blue M&Ms, is it reminds me of a super happy memory. So you can do that, get your colors you want, but if you want to take it a step further, you can actually personalize your M&Ms too and have it like printed with a saying, your name, whatever. And that is pretty cool. I remember I had that done and I felt so like important that my name was on an M&M. I was like, whoa, that M&M's mine. So do that. It's really, interesting and a unique experience. If you have kids, the kids will love it. It's a very kid-friendly place. They'll feel so special. getting, their M&Ms with their name on it. And it's just a fun time. After that, you're going to head from Disney Springs. You're going to head up a little bit. So get a taxi, Uber, Lyft, or drive your car. You're going to start kind of heading north a little bit, and you will be going to the museum. There's an actual museum of chocolate. It's called World of Chocolate. So you're going to head to the World of Chocolate Museum and go on a 45-minute tour. Now they're going to take you through the production and history of chocolate, so kind of how chocolate kind of first came about, who invented it, and then they're going to kind of bring you through the production of it and how the production has been modernized, the different tools that have been used over the years, and it's really interesting. So that's like your educational part of the day, is that 45-minute tour. But besides the history, you're also going to get some art thrown in there as well, because they actually have chocolate sculptures at this museum. And these chocolate sculptures are of really popular landmarks across the world. So with this, you got to think Eiffel Tower, Taj Mahal, Big Ben, Statue of Liberty. They actually have those replicas like made from chocolate. So obviously on a smaller scale, but you can take some selfies with it. The kids will probably think it's really interesting. And it's just kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun to see food sculptures sometimes, because I could never, ever make those myself. I am just not that talented, although I wish I was, but I just don't know how those food artists can do that and get all those details in chocolate. It's pretty awesome. And then, of course, the end of the tour is going to be one of the best parts, because they are going to take you to the tasting room so you can get some samples. And obviously, you have options to buy things as well. So that is going to be your educational part of the day. Midway through your day is going to be at World of Chocolate, the museum in Orlando. After that, you have one more stop in Orlando before your day is done, and you're going to finish out your day at the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium in, I believe it's Ann Savory Kitchen, and that is going to be in Universal Orlando. It's going to be in City Walk specifically, so you do have to pay for parking, but you do not have to pay for entrance. It is not part of like the actual park. It's not in the park, but it is in City Walk. So you're going to want to head there. You think like Willy Wonka, specifically the Johnny Depp one, where it's very steampunk-esque. And that is what Toothsome is. They have some amazing chocolate milkshakes. I see them on Instagram posted by Universal all the time. They look so good. They're very Instagram worthy. So make sure you have a camera with you, take the selfies, and really enjoy the food for dinner that they have, because they also have, non-chocolate things for dinner. But then you're going to want to obviously capitalize on the desserts they have, because it's quite extensive. They're quite delicious, and you have to definitely eat with your eyes first and then enjoy the desserts. If you want to take some chocolate home, if you have not been chocolated out at all during the day and you're still like, I want more chocolate, if you want to take some home, they do have a souvenir shop with candy and chocolate in that, so you can go back to your hotel, rest a little bit, eat some more, and then head right off to sleep. That would be your day in Orlando. 3 locations: the M&M store in Disney Springs, World of Chocolate Museum, and then the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Those are the 3 places you're going to want to go if you want a day trip of chocolate. Last but not least is the die-hard chocolate fan's dream, and that is the weekend of chocolate. And I'm sure you can probably guess where this is going to be. We're heading to Pennsylvania, to Hershey, PA, Hershey Park. So if you're heading to Hershey Park, there's lots of hotels to stay at. Obviously, they have like the main one that's more associated with the park, but you can really choose any of the ones, whatever works for your budget, whatever most cost-effective one that you feel for your budget is going to work for you. Choose that one, and just make sure it's kind of in the vicinity. Obviously, if you're staying at the hotel connected to the park, it's going to be ideal. You'll have other perks with that, but if you're trying to work on a budget, that's totally fine too. Why do you need to go for a full weekend at Hershey Park? Well, one, it is an amusement park. So there are rides for the little kids, and there's ride for all the big kids and the big adult kids who love the upside down roller coasters, like me. You'll find really everything there. Now, you're going to want to go during the summer. That's my recommendation for 2 reasons. One, they have a water park. So if you want to maximize the fun, you're going to want to bring a bathing suit, head to that water park in the summer. But the second reason is the hours are sometimes limited at Hershey Park during the winter. So they'll do like a Christmas thing in December, but after January 1st, they kind of shut down for a bit because it does get pretty snowy and cold in PA. So they'll kind of start back up in April. So make sure you just plan, sometime around June, maybe after the kids get out of school, or around that time if you're traveling solo, right before kids start getting out of school, or go in the early fall. Those are going to be your prime times to go. But once again, if you want to hit that water park, you got to definitely go in the summer. If you are sick of hanging out at the park all day, which, I mean, how could you? It's like the amusement park. It's super fun. You can either do two things. Go on the chocolate factory tour, which you probably should just do at some point because it is pretty interesting. But the other thing you should do is go to Melt Spa, which is the spa that has a bunch of chocolate treatments, okay? I mean, what's better than getting a chocolate facial? I mean, how fun, right? It's like a facial you could eat. So that is on my bucket list, is to go to Melt Spa at some point in my life. If any of you head to Melt Spa, please let me know because I definitely want to hear about it and be super envious that I haven't been there yet. But they have 70 different treatments. Not all of them are associated with chocolate. Some of them are just the normal, hairstyling or getting your nails done. But over 70 treatments according to the website. And they do have seasonal offerings. So if you are really into pumpkin spice, I am not, sadly, sorry guys. But if you are into pumpkin spice, like probably, 90% of America is, then you are going to be very happy to know that in the fall they do have the pumpkin spice option offerings, and they have different pumpkin spice, I guess, packages that you can get. But they have different offerings throughout the year that are seasonal and that you may really enjoy. So, like I said, Hershey Park, I really don't need to go over specifics at Hershey Park. There is so much to do in Hershey, PA, but going to Melt Spa in Hershey, I'm going to obviously Hershey Park, going to the Hershey Factory Museum, and there's like a little ride-on tour that you do. That is going to be fun for an entire weekend, a family fun. Get the hotel, really stay there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Enjoy your time and just enjoy having chocolate all weekend. You probably will be chocolated out after that trip, but hey, I'm a fan of chocolate, but I'm also a picky eater, so you may just be die-hard into chocolate, and that may be your thing. If you guys go to any of those 3 itineraries, if you go to San Francisco, Orlando, or Hershey, please let me know in the comments. Let me know how it was, all right? And definitely take some pictures so I can see all the chocolatey goodness that you've experienced. So thanks for watching, guys. This is how many days? It's day 4 of my 7-day vlog. And like I said, day 7, which is this Friday, I'm going to have a really big event. I'm going to try to live stream if it works out. I've decided. I kind of thought about it. And I'll be taking my long flights. And I think I'm going to still wait to let you guys know where I'm going and why it's so significant. But it's a huge milestone. And stay tuned Friday. Like I said, I'm going to try to live stream when I get there because it's going to be a huge moment to me when I arrive at this destination. Because the destination itself is a big milestone for me. Really a childhood dream. And that's why I'm making such a big deal out of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Travel well, and we'll see you next time. Sara America out.